What's going on, YouTube?
Hello.
You rolled a 47.
It's a bit more than that. There's 37. There's 41. There's 60. 66.
No, we rolled a 66.
Sorry about that.
All right, hey, today we've got Less Magic, More Gathering top picks. We are doing In Response series episode number 4.
4.
We're gonna be doing red instant spells.
Yes.
Let's do it. Alright, like I said, we're doing In Response, episode number 4. We're going to do red instant spells. We're going to do one from Dominaria and one from the rest of Standard. So, I'm going to start out here with my Dominaria spell. It's really, I just chose this one because out of all the Dominaria spells, I just really feel like it's the most powerful. I chose Wizard's Lightning. There's a lot of wizards, obviously in like red-blue decks, but even outside of your typical wizard deck, there's a lot of other wizards, like in Merfolks and things like that, that you can use Wizard's Lightning and benefit from. It's a 3-drop, does 3 damage to any target, but if you have a wizard on the field, it's a 1-drop, so it's essentially a lightning bolt, which is, you know, they won't put back in Standard because it's too powerful. But, you know, essentially that's what it is. There's a ton of wizards out there, so if you're using wizard and you need a burn spell, that's by far, I think, the best one available right now.
Oh, yes.
What do you got?
I went with something a little bit more valuable, not valuable, more costly, but I like it.
Like dollars expensive or mana cost?
Mana cost.
Okay.
Mana cost, since there's still like one maybe uncommon in Dominaria, and I haven't looked at the exacts, but I chose this one because there's a lot of new stuff out there that really revolves around your tokens to be able to play some stuff. So this kind of takes that out if they don't have it bat protected. So I went with Radiant Lightning, a 4-drop.
What's that do?
Deals 3 damage to target player, so there's 3 damage to the face, and then 1 damage to each creature that player controls. So if somebody's sporting a Sapperling deck, which is pretty heavy right now, and they haven't got them pumped, so they're only 1/1s, you just can wipe their board and kick them in the face for 3.
Yeah, even the vampires is still a thing.
Yeah, vampires still heavy, so you got to get to them before they start, beefing them up. But if you've got something to kill off one of their, Legion's Lieutenant or the what's his dude that gives them your Sapperlings a +1/+1,
or our random card we had last week, Rite of Belzenlock.
Yeah,
creates the 0/1s. You Radiant Lightning them, and then they're 6/6.
Start taking 6 each turn.
Starts beating them in the face.
Yep. So it's available for that type of thing. So if you don't want to pay for the heavy board wipe, but you got something here that'll work, I like it, and it's a good instance.
And like you were saying, Dominaria has 5 red instant spells. One of them is an uncommon. The rest are all just commons.
Yeah.
So.
Pick of the litter, but no, that was my top pick for Dominaria red instance.
Alright, so now we move on to the rest of Standard.
The rest, blah, blah, blah.
Alright, the rest of Standard, I went back to Amonkhet, and this is a very situational card. It's not, like, usually I try and pick something that is versatile and has a lot of uses. This is very specific and can probably only be used in very specific situations. But this is my kind of card. Glorious End. Glorious End is a mythic instant spell.
Our
from
first
Amonkhet.
mythic.
3-drop. End the turn.
Sorry. See ya.
At the beginning of your next end step, you lose the game. So if you've got your board set up and you've got cards in hand that you know you can use to finish your opponent off, you play Glorious End. Most of the time, the best way to use Glorious End is to wait for them to tap some mana and try to cast a spell, and then you, in response, cast Glorious End, because whatever they've cast then goes to exile. and they lose that mana that they've already tapped.
And their turn's over.
And their turn is over. They can't do anything else.
Love it. I love it.
So that's my top pick for. Obviously, this doesn't see a lot of use because it is extremely situational, and there'll be a lot of games when you just can't use it or you're going to lose.
But you got Glorybringer and what are the Phoenixes or that freaking card?
Yeah, I mean, if you've got your opponent's life total where it needs to be, and you've got
It's gonna end your turn now.
Phoenix out there, and you've got a Glorybringer in your hand and a Lightning Strike or something, and you know that you can, unless they do something, you're going to be able to finish the game. Just cut their turn off. Go for it.
I just like to see the look on people's face when that happens, occurs. They're like, "Oh, I'm up 10-4. This guy's going down this turn, and like he casts this, and this, and like in response, turns over."
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna end your turn, but
I just like it. That's funny.
Wait, what?
Awesome.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Card, turn end, read. You know what this means. So yeah, that's a good pick. I like it. All right, so my pick is kind of how you did it last week with the black. So half black, half whatever other color you had.
You cheated?
No, I didn't cheat. You did it. You're like, it's not all black, but the instant part is.
I was at least willing to admit that I cheated.
Okay, I cheated. Sure, why not? But I like it, so I picked it. So I went with Refuse, and Cooperate's the other half, which you can play, but it's not part of red, it's blue. But anyways, if Refuse deals damage to target spell's controller equal to that spell's converted mana cost. It's a 4-drop. It's kind of expensive, but if you're in the state of game and you're going to need to play 4, so is your opponent. He's at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, and he's getting squirrely. He's like, hey, I'm going to pay this, excuse my language, pay this 7 to get this out here. I'm going to throw Refuse out there and be like, all right, we'll take 7 damage.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if you end up using the Cooperate, if you're in the blue phase, you get the other portion of that, which is also beneficial. So I get a copy of target instant sorcerer spell. You may choose new targets or copies. So, like, next turn, you don't have the mana that turn, and they play something else. You're like, I'm just going to copy that and do it back to you.
Yeah.
So it has 2 options, but the Refuse is kind of fun. Somebody plays a heavy card, you can just hit them in the face for that amount of damage. Especially if they're Galta. If you happen to be against a Galta and its converted mana cost is 12,
right? Even if they're playing 2,
even if they paid 2 to get to there, like, okay, we'll just take 12 and you're down to 3. Good luck next round. It's like, oh crap. So it's fun. That's just one of those options. I like that one, and I picked it. It's my first rare pick of all the instances we've done so far. I've usually had an uncommon or common. So I'll take this rare and run with it.
Refuse to cooperate.
Boom. So there's mine for other than Dominaria red standard.
I like it. So we've done white, blue, black, now red. Next week we'll have green.
Go read.
And then we'll have to move top picks onto something new.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure out something. We'll come up with maybe something sweet. I mean, there's plenty of cards out there. We've got to keep it rolling. We'll do it. We got
plenty of stuff out there, and plenty of new cards that even though Dominaria has been out for a little while now, there's still cards that I'm sure people haven't seen.
Or haven't decided to put into a deck, and then when they see it, they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I like it. All right.
Got anything else?
No, I do not.
Deuces. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, come down here and press this thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to turn on notifications so that you'll see when we post new content. If you got anything to say, hit us up down here in the comments section. We always love hearing feedback and comments from people that are watching. Let us know what you think. See you next time.